welcome. This is fun, isn't it? You know, some of you have been here time after time after time, and tonight you actually get something to eat. Not that much, though. A salad in 10 minutes or less. If the greens are washed. If the greens are washed. You can't do it if the greens are not washed. Well, maybe you can, but we can't. Anyway, I put it in this Tupperware here. This preserves the lettuce better than I've ever used anything. It is. This is Erin, my daughter. This is Chef Erin.
I always try to have everything right there when I'm making salad so I don't have to reach and grab things. So in the refrigerator, we have a bag with all the stuff that we use ready for us. Sometimes the lemon isn't in the bag, but then we also have the balsamic vinegar, which we use for our dressing. Carrie has other dressing she's going to show you tonight, though. So this is probably, I would say 3 big salads, maybe 2.5 big salads. So this one is going to be just one salad, the one that I make for Dr. Leslie every day.
Dr. Leslie. Trust me, she does it tongue-in-cheek.
That's not true.
Oh, it's not true.
So we have 4 types of greens in here. Spinach. This is green leaf lettuce. This is usually organic that we get from Nash's. We also have red leaf lettuce. What I try to do when I wash lettuce is keep it all like the older stuff on top, or the older stuff on top, right? Yeah, on top, and then the newer stuff on the bottom so it doesn't get gross. But it always tastes good. So there's romaine, red leaf, green leaf, and spinach.
And remember, in a 10-10 salad, you count everything as a 1 to 10. So you have 3 kinds of lettuce and spinach. So those are 4 things in the salad. So all we want is 10 different vegetables in the salad. You already got 4, and with sprouts it's 5. So you already got 5 different vegetables. Salad finely enough. If the leaves are too big, it becomes harder to eat. So, you know, when you're eating a lot of salads, like all of us are eating a lot of salads, cut it relatively finely. It's just easier.
So we don't use a whole cucumber because it's just too much. I usually try to chop everything up first, half of a red pepper, and then I chop it all up. With red cabbage, you have to chop it really fine, or it gives you a stomachache. I've learned that the hard way.
Did you hear that? With a red cabbage, cut it up finely, or some of us who have delicate stomachs. I do too, and Erin does.
I usually peel this, but I forgot the peeler, even though I was reminded of this, but I did forget the peeler. So
usually she takes a peeler for the carrots. You know, just makes little, whatever.
Ribbons. I use the peeler, or even a grater, you know, one of those cheese graters you can use the carrots for, is because you don't really want to chop it up because they're so crunchy. And tomatoes, see, the only thing I really like about the salad are tomatoes, so I usually use my mom doesn't know this, but I use a lot of tomatoes. She uses 1.5 of the big avocados. These are a little bit smaller, so I decided to just get 2. So what I do is I just take the avocados completely out of the outside. And you have to have them right, because if they're not, the peel doesn't come out easily. And so then we just add the sprouts and stir it up, and that's it. No. And we put the lemon on it too. Half of the lemon is our recipe. Here usually we just have them in Tupperware.
So those are 2 vegetables right there. So look, you got 3 lettuces, spinach, cabbage, tomatoes, cucumbers, sprouts, avocado, pepper, stir until everything's coated by the avocado. Diane's laughing.
This is what the counter actually looks like.
Reminds me of a wall movie when they speed up.
Oh, really?
So,
you're right at 10 minutes.
Oh, good.
Yay.
I did it.
Okay, how do you pick an avocado? These here are hard. You know, a lot of times at Costco, They're hard. You know how people go out and they get chocolate because they have chocolate freakouts and they have to have chocolate? If I don't have avocados, I have to go out and get them. If I don't have one that's ripe enough. So what I do literally with these, before I got this was Erin's. I literally would line the avocados up on my counter. So here I'd have 15 hard avocados. I made sure I had about 6 soft ones, but you don't want them too soft. You know, that's the tricky part. You don't want them too soft. But I'd line them up and I'd check them every day, and then I would put the soft avocados in the refrigerator. And then I eat the avocados from the refrigerator first because that slows down the ripening process. And so literally every day I check the little avocados like they're my little pets. And then those soft ones I put in the refrigerator and then eat the soft ones. So, you know, you have to annotate stuff. And I do one at a time, not 2. But I did 2 just to show you. See? So I want you to come up and look at them afterwards. This is the only live food besides nuts that are in a shell, the only live food that you eat. Because it's still growing. See, here are the roots. And you know, I'm a low maintenance girl. Well, in some ways. Other ways, maybe not. But low maintenance girl. And all you do literally, before you do it, you just soak the seeds. And I'll show you the seeds in a minute. You soak them overnight. Then you put them in these trays. And then you spray them every day. Is that easy? Four things. And they're humidity controlled, which means they have these little things here. And what I do when the sprouts are done, I put them in here, and honestly, they stay for a week. You know those sprouts you get at the store and how often slimy they are? And I got so sick of getting slimy sprouts. They stay for a week. This is Carrie Webb. Carrie and I have been working together for 2.5 years. She's also been doing 10-10 for 3 years, actually. She's lost probably close to 40 pounds. 40 pounds. 40 pounds. And as Carrie says, it takes a lot of time.
Well, the first one is one that I came up with. I was doing the balsamic vinegar, but I found out that I'm allergic to sulfites. And most balsamic vinegar has sulfites in it. So I opted to use apple cider vinegar. And of course, apple cider vinegar is really tart. It doesn't have the sweet that a balsamic vinegar does. So I came up with this little really simple recipe. And it's just apple cider vinegar, some Dijon mustard, some agave for sweetener, and Bragg's liquid aminos. I don't know if you've used those. You can buy them at Safeway, at Sunny Farms.
You have your forks.
They can be a little salty, but if you don't use too much, it's a good thing. It really enhances the
Vegetables satisfy our hunger drive. And the fruits and vegetables that we ate yesterday give us energy today. So if you don't have energy today, it's because of what you're eating yesterday that depleted you or fed you. So the fruits and vegetables are what give us the most nutrition for the calorie buck. Which for you is that you can take this information, and you just take it and simmer on it, and there will be events in your life, there is a reason why you're here, and take the information and then actually do something with it in order to enhance your life, in order to transition to the next level. And it's incredibly amazing what happens. This is how easy it is. We were able to bring it all here. That's how easy it is. So I would like you to simmer on this, build a foundation, make good choices on that foundation, and make this event tonight a calling for you. Thank you for coming.